are here to make out 3 simple asks to the government officials. What are the basic asks? Number 1, fund more, fund better, provide quality education for all children, and also ensure that all schools in Adamawa State are safe. And I look forward to a fruitful discussion and implementation of these basic acts in Adamawa State.
This is the welcome address by the Executive Director of the Sustainable Collective Advocacy for Africa Development SCAAD Initiative, Francis Okeke, represented by Dr. Maureen Abaji, at the Townhall meeting in the State Level Education Manifesto for elected officials in Adamawa State. On behalf of the Education Champions Network in Nigeria, we welcome you to the Town Hall meeting on the Adamawa Civil Society Education Manifesto for elected candidates.
The JAG project is a joint action project where we have about 5 organizations come together for politicians to prioritize education in Adamawa State. So this is the last phase of this project. We had several activities for the project. We've done the advocacy visits where we met traditional leaders, we met religious leaders, we met politicians vying for political positions before the election. For other CSOs that are into education, for them to develop education manifesto to prioritize education in Adamawa State. So this is the last phase. Before the election, we had these politicians come together. We gave them the manifesto we developed together with the CSOs, together with the teachers, together with the various stakeholders, with the students. We had the politicians append and agree that, okay, they will do this, they will effect if be elected in political positions. So now this is after the election, and we are bringing them back together again to hold them responsible for what they promised us. So this town hall meeting is for them to rededicate their commitment to improving education in Adamawa State, and possibly for us to know what they've done so far. And we are prioritizing education in Adamawa State, most especially the girl-child education.
Education helps a child achieve much more in life, to go far and reach his or her full potentials. Education enables a person to contribute better to the upliftment of his or her family and to the development of the society at large. We need to give proper training and education to both the boy child and girl child. We need to carry everyone along. As a girl child, I too have great potentials. I have a lot to contribute for the progress of the society. The girl child desires to be in school during school hours, but unfortunately, many of them miss significant amount of school time during their monthly period. They stay at home because they cannot afford to buy menstrual pads, and their schools do not have adequate wash facilities, such as workers and toilet facilities, with which they can wash themselves. Consequently, the academic progress of girl child is affected negatively. This is very regrettable. The girl child yearns to complete her school education, but because of the poverty, some religious or cultural beliefs, many of them are married off at a young age by their parents. Consequently, many female children end up as school dropouts. This is very sad. My good sirs and ma'ams, and you all, this wonderful audience here present, I speak to you these words from the heart, with the hope and a passionate appeal that you do something about these challenges to make the girl child education in this state better.
It was basically to encourage the political candidates that were running for election to adopt the education manifesto in their political parties, and then this second town hall meeting is just to remind those that signed the manifesto to implement the manifesto they signed. So also present the manifesto to the newly elected politicians so they can adopt it.
During the course of this project, we've been able to see the commitment of the political leaders, the traditional leaders, religious leaders, local CSOs, school teachers, and school girls towards a better quality for education in Adamawa State.
My commitment, 1, we use this opportunity to coordinate with the executive governor of Adamawa State so that we will see how we can hijack the budget in education to at least 22.5% as
after the program, this town hall meeting, looking at the commitments made by the people in Athena, ranging from political leaders, traditional leaders, school teachers, religious leaders, we've been able to see that if they all act on their commitments, we're going to have a better quality for education in Adamawa State.
Secondly, already Adamawa State are on free education. When you say it is free in theoretical, but not free at all, we also use the opportunity to see how we can see the government so that they remain indirect costs, so that we can remove the indirect costs, so that we can be free. Number three, this one is my own personal one. Then I will know how to go. I will use the opportunity also to advocate for scholarship. At least it will go a long way. And finally, me, I will partner with this Malala Foundation and all the organizers of this program, so that in case of anything, I'm a partner of the business.
More like a follow-up. And today I can actually say that we were able to get more of their commitments. They are willing to increase, according to them. Former Deputy Speaker said they are willing to, lobby and talk to the governor to see that they increase the education fund to about 22.5%, which is a good plus to us, and we're really grateful that we're able to get to this level where the political holders, the people in the legislation are actually, going to push for this, which means we've successfully inculcated them into this project and we're in sync together. So I believe that today it's a very huge success for us.
Being the host to SCAAD initiative, I think the town hall meeting is a good one. It's something to write home about, because from what I've seen in there, the members have given their commitments by signing the commitments form to show their engagement, that they are willing to sacrifice and participate, most especially in the girl child education. They've pledged that when the need arises, anytime they should be called upon.
The objectives of the program largely was achieved because we have been able to extract the commitments from different members of the State House of Assembly who were present. The speaker was represented by one of the members of the House of Assembly, and she has made very, very important comments and commitments. But it is on us as the different organizations that are present to go back to the drawing table. Like the representative of the speaker rightly suggested, there is a need to design like an implementation plan and also a sustainability plan.
It has been a very impactful program. Even from the onset, like I told you, I was privileged to have a round table with Malala herself, and here we are today with the SCAAD in conjunction with Malala. So I think the whole program is very impactful. Talking about the girl child education in Adamawa State, if all hands will be on deck for this important issue, then I think the girl child education in Adamawa State will be a thing of the past. It will be a history. And I pray that the SCAAD organizers and the Malala Fund will collaborate with us. I pleaded with you people to collaborate with us as legislators, as stakeholders in fronting the girl child education in Adamawa State.
The governor is trying by addressing this issue of girl child education. Number one, he introduced free education. And number two, he paid teacher regularly their salaries, and even implement the minimum wage to them. We thank God for this particular group, especially Malala group. Even with their presentation, we saw so many programs there. You can First of all, as a legislature, we are going to look into the bill, the format bill, and amend it to suit the girl child education. That's number one. Number two, we are going to create awareness, encouraging girls, not even the parents this time around, the girls, that they can even try on their own best. So we're going to create an awareness, let them be determined. And government is fully in support of them. As a legislation, we come out with some laws that will assist them. Even the NGOs that are working hard to see the girls are in school also. The school fees has been taken care of by His Excellency, the feeding, and even the teaching materials are supplied. If there is an issue, it's no longer with the governor again, or with the Minister of Education. Maybe it's with the management, school management board. So, but we are going to look into it, how this thing is managed, how the effort of His Excellency are being managed, and we'll come out with some lasting solution. Right now, if you look at the present budget, I think it's only one sector that supersedes the education sector. It's only works. The second on the budget, the highest allocation it goes to